Okay, we are live already, starting early because there are clouds coming in, and I've got them on in the daylight right now. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy that view in the daylight while we can. So I'm gonna do my best here to keep things going. This is a live image of Jupiter and Saturn, and I've got a big bank of clouds coming, so please retweet the what I've got now on Twitter if you would, because we're losing a lot right now. Let me see here. I need to go and do some twittering things. So starting early, let's do a quote tweet. Live now. Clouds coming. Let's see. Okay, so please, yeah, if you would please help me spread the word that I'm live now and that clouds are on their way. So we've got a very minimal amount of time. Let's see if I can do a little bit more with this. Yeah, so Saturn there is just at the bottom. It's tough because it is daylight still, so I kind of have to deal with that. But there they are. This is about an hour away from closest approach. So this is essentially closest approach. Yeah. Okay, where else are we? So yeah, I'm not going to be super fun right now because I'm trying to do this. But yes, if everyone would please help spread the word with this stream link. It is, there's no limit to the number of people that can be on here. We see these clouds coming in from the north right now, and they are going to come and try and spoil the view. So I'm actually going to do a capture quick while I can of this closest approach that I've got, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to be able to do it at all. Sorry, I'm going to get them both in the screen here for you. I'm not even going to bother introducing myself or anything. I just want to get this going while I can. Okay, let's do this. So we're just going to try and get this while I can. So I'm going to do a quick capture. I'm going to look quickly at comments now. I'm located, Ted asks, well, where am I located? I'm located in Johannesburg, South Africa. Can I suggest other streams? I'm sorry, I've been super busy getting my own setup and everything, so I can't say to look, but I've got this one now. So there are clouds coming my way. We can see that on that sky camera. So yeah, we'll see how much that bothers me, but we do have Jupiter and Saturn here, and there's clouds coming. You can see them messing with my view already. See how that goes. Hey David, Michael, looks, I actually haven't been able to see them to my eye. Yes, you can pick them apart though. I could see it last night. It's about your pinky finger apart in the sky. What else? Yeah, cool image already. I am pretty stoked about this at all. Like, there's something there, which is super cool, at least. So I've got this. Let's hope that it stays somewhat there. You know, closest approach, can't beat it. Hang on one sec, I'll be right back. Okay, running around here. Sorry about that. This is way earlier than I was going to start. I'm going to need a beer. Astronomy and drinking. You cannot beat it. Okay, so I'm almost done with this capture. Let's see, where am I at? Yeah, there's belts visible. You can see some equatorial belts there. You can even see a couple moons. Let's figure out what moons those are. Looks like Io, Ganymede are going to be right there and there. Europa is going to be right around here. Every once in a while it pops in, and then yeah, looks like we've got that. So I've got messages coming in too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I will do my best to answer them as we get this in. It is still darn near daylight here. And you can see those clouds, they're threatening. There they are. This is my sky camera. I've just got a camera pointed out there. It looks like that. So it looks like we're just gonna have these things. Hopefully they're moving fast. It looks like they are. So hopefully that will be okay, and it'll, you know, be slight enough that we'll be able to pick these things out as the day goes on. Yeah, that's an ugly one. Oof, look at that. Those clouds, ah. Okay, I'm gonna get this ephemeris information off. So we have a nice clean screen. And there's those clouds, they're coming in pretty thick, but it's gonna be back and forth. We can just see those things popping through. So yeah, if you have a better stream, go check it out. Otherwise, this is what we got. Let me see. All is focused. Everything is good. This is about as good as I'm going to get focus-wise, I think. I might go and play with it a little bit later. But we've got Jupiter and Saturn on screen during the day with the clouds, you know. You know, maybe it'll just move through, and maybe they'll spread out. Maybe they won't. Maybe it'll get worse. I don't know. Let's see. In Italy, the planets are setting, heavy clouds. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm hoping this is actually, you know, giving people at least some view. And wow, the clouds are thick now. The reason you cannot see it right now is because of that. But that is passing through. And I'm just going to move in between, and I'll pop it back up when we, you know, as soon as we can get that. So doing my best, everybody. I know there's a lot of clouds in a lot of areas, and you know, this is no difference here. So yeah. Oh, let's see. Do we got stuff? I just caught a glimpse on my screen. Let's see if they're gonna come through. They will be, don't worry. I have a feeling these clouds are gonna move past quick and hopefully not get thicker. I don't know, we'll see. See that? There's Jupiter there. You know, there's Jupiter right there. Saturn is gonna be right down here. When these clouds, so there's Jupiter through the clouds. Looks like we're gonna get a little glimpse here. So everybody watch, keep your eyes peeled. Here we go. man. Yeah. Ugh, it's rough. These clouds are rough. Come on. Okay, we should get a nice break pretty quick because those clouds move in that direction and there's a break after that. So we should be getting a nice break in the clouds. Which, yeah, interesting stuff. Apparently this happens about every 300 years or so. And I was told that, let's see, the last time this happened where they were this close was in 1623, which was 400 years ago, apparently. 1623 on July 16th, the last time they were this close. So, you know, there's been a lot of numbers thrown around, 800 years, whatever, but, you know, there's a lot, I think a lot of good and bad information out there. We just know it doesn't happen very often. This is to help me chill. Cheers. Pull up a beer. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got a clearing just like I thought. Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. So you can see cloud bands in there in Jupiter through the clouds, through the Earth clouds. You can see Jupiter clouds, which is cool. So yeah, hello Rose. Hello Noah. George. I remember George. You've been here. Oh, and you're in the UK. Marlon, Mexico. Ugh. Rob. Michael. I've got a lot of people I know in here. This is very cool. A lot of people. So yeah, feel free to announce yourselves and where you're from. I always like to know, you know, who's watching from where. Oh, come on. These clouds. We need to have another gap. I think we're gonna have another gap. It's still too small to really pick out on the sky cam. But I'm watching my computer screen as well. Heavy rain in Scotland. Ugh. Okay, I think we're gonna have another break here just in a little bit. I have a feeling. Hello, Ina. Hotheater, nice. South Africa, another Houtenger. From Chile, Germany, Canada, New Jersey. From Germany again. Okay, let's hope. We're watching this cloud, so it's gonna be roughly centered. So I'm watching my screen, which looks like this right now. And as soon as I see Jupiter and Saturn pop and be visible again, I will swap back so you have something more interesting to watch, you know, like the actual planetary conjunction that we're here to watch. So Netherlands. Yeah, I'm counting on myself here. South Africa in Moscow. Philippines. Fabulous. Okay, come on. There's got to be a break in this. I think it's going to be in the upper, a little bit to the left of center. It must be. Johannesburg again, Serbia, Romania, fabulous. Colorado in the States, Switzerland, excellent. Oh, here we go. There's Jupiter again, and then Saturn down here. I'm gonna recenter these. Yeah. Okay, we got this. There's not gonna be a whole lot of imaging going on, but we are going to have some fun. Oh wow. You know, it's funny, I was also told, Rose actually told me this, that everybody, I mean, I think we know this, people don't want to think that this is a coincidence. It just is. It's just a coincidence. And look at it, the fact that it's on the equinox as well. Look at, there we go. Oh, it's so beautiful. You can see moons now. Okay, cool. I need to adjust some gamma settings. So we can see more moons. So here we've got, let's see, what was that? Io and Ganymede, and then Europa. So this is Europa over here, if you can see these tiny, tiny dots on the screen. Okay, and this is Io, and this is Ganymede, and then Callisto is going to be out here, super dim. And then obviously Saturn down here, and it's not even dark yet, so that's why we've got, you know, what we've got. But oh, look at this view. I mean, this is like 1 hour from closest approach right now, just about an hour and 10 minutes. I'll actually have this view for another hour or so, assuming the clouds keep giving us little views. From India, how are you? Hello. Belgium, Ethiopia, awesome. Oregon in the US, Madrid, York, Greece, Kenya, fabulous. Bavaria, Japan, Turkey, oh, this is amazing. South Africa, England, where else? Italy, France, Croatia, oh, this is awesome. Okay, Saturn is right here. If you're looking for Saturn, it's right there. And this is Jupiter. You can see those cloud bands. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Hang on. Actually, it looks better when it's smaller, so I'm going to keep it there. Yeah, I want to have a nice clean image here. Okay, very cool. Look at that. I love this stuff. From France, Sweden, hello, Belgium, Istanbul, Bulgaria, excellent. India, Germany, Turkey, I love it. Pakistan, awesome, awesome. What else? Ethiopia, UK, Houston, Texas, Czech Republic, Croatia, India. All these people. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm so glad that I can actually show you guys this, even if it's just for, you know, a little bit. We got more clouds coming through. We're actually shooting through clouds right now. This is just nuts. This is my sky. We're actually shooting through some clouds. That's the sky we're dealing with. And yeah, UK, Oregon, where we go? France is here. You are drunk and lovely. Oh, thank you very much. I'm not drunk. I'm excited. I'm just drinking beer. This is my only beer tonight. I started it like an hour ago. I've been really busy. Let's see, where else are we? Oh, hey, Matt Newman. Nice to see you. Awesome. Bulgaria, Minneapolis. Jamie! Let's see, Philippines. I love it. Cape Town, Denmark. The Cyrillic characters I don't get. I'm sorry. Brazil. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, my camera just died. That's not cool. Let's do this. Hang on. Okay, cool. What is happening with my camera now? Ah, really? Are you kidding? Okay, hang on a second. What is going on? Lost frames. Yeah, I get it. We need to restart this camera. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. So just give me a second here. In the meantime, we're gonna look at my wonderful sky. Okay, and we're back with this here. Let me switch it back over so you can see it. Okay, cool, because here come those clouds. Here come those clouds. I don't know why the camera just died. Blame Windows. The software is actually really good, but okay. Oh man, this is rough. So let's see if I jack that. Okay, there we go. We're shooting through clouds right now. I'm just jacking the gain to try and pop this through those dark clouds. So gain can be a cloud filter. I'm actually shooting through the Bermuda Triangle. From Kuwait, from Peru, from Chicago, from Frankfurt. Awesome. Everyone in the world can pretty much see this. You just have to look southwest after sunset, and you'll be able to see this, but it only lasts like an hour or so after sunset, and then it's gone. So yeah, we're literally shooting through some clouds right now. I don't care about shooting and getting images right now. I just want to share this view with you all. So that's why I'm streaming this. With this kind of stuff, you know, if I get images, great. It looks like we've actually got a break in the clouds, so I think we're gonna get some nice views. I'm stoked now. I am stoked. If I look up where the clouds are, I think we battled our way through this cloud bank, and we should be okay. So yeah, oh, that's so cool now. I love it. Okay, where are we? Where are we? I'm gonna look through the comments here. Sorry if I don't get to you, just repeat stuff. And I'll do my best, but thank you very much. David asks if I reduced down the focal length. No, I'm actually using a smaller focal length scope. I'm using a like 600, 650 millimeter telescope, and that's why if I mess with the gain, I can still shoot through these clouds, which I'm doing for you. Mexico, awesome. Italy, awesome. And Greece, did I already say that? Cool. Eastern US, okay, we already talked about that. Yep. Where else? I'm glad you like it, Diego. Thank you for tuning in again. Through the clouds again. I'm increasing the gain. How much time do we have before they set? We'll have about another hour, so we should be able to make it through these clouds, I think. Looking at where the clouds are coming from and what they look like, I think when this cloud bank gets through, hopefully I'll be okay, and we'll be able to keep this up. Oh, look at that. These weird clouds. Okay, what else we got? Serbia, Ethiopia, again, awesome. Mexico, Belgium, Kenya, Peru, I love it. Brighton, UK, completely foggy. Yes, I'm so glad that I can share this with everyone. It's my pleasure. I'm doing my best to make the images as good as I can through these clouds. You can see my sky and where they are. It's going to basically go between those trees. It's going to set in from kind of right to left down between those trees. I don't even know if I'll stack these images. Tushar asks if I'm going to stack these and get rid of the telescope. I'm probably not going to do that. From Russia, hello. From India and Australia, Switzerland. How long will they stay aligned? Not long. Like, they're just going to kind of slowly slide by. The closest approach is still about an hour away. An hour and 10 minutes or so. Ooh, look at this. Look, what do we got here? Look at that. It's plenty bright. Let's turn this gamma off. There we go. Turn the gamma back on. That's beautiful. Okay, so Jupiter is basically, like last night about this time, it was here. Tonight, about this time, it's here. 24 hours from now, tomorrow, it's going to be over here. So that's about how long? 24 hours from here to there. That's about how quickly they go. So they're basically aligned now. This is closest approach. You are now seeing closest approach. Technically, it's like in an hour, so it's going to go this direction a little bit. So I don't know, it might get somewhere aligned roughly there in the next hour. But this is basically closest approach. What you're seeing right now is closest approach. Germany, Lithuania, awesome. Morocco, Poland, Ireland, Texas. I don't know how to say that one. Okay. Slovenia, Budapest, awesome. Very, very cool, everybody. Thank you very much. Keep it up. This is cool. Yeah, like look at that. You can see those cloud bands nicely. If I take the gamma off, it doesn't really help that much. This is zoomed in. Someone asked me to zoom in. This is pretty zoomed in. I'm not using the same telescope as I normally do. You normally use a 2,300 millimeter telescope that I've got a 2.5 times Barlow hooked up to, and that 2,300 millimeter telescope becomes about 6,000 millimeters of focal length. And yeah, that's a lot different than the 600 that I'm using now. So yeah, this is about as zoomed as we're gonna get, unfortunately. For me, at least. Amsterdam, fabulous. Finland, awesome. Serbia, awesome. Brazil, Slovenia, where am I? Did I get everybody? I just like to say them because it's fun. It's so cool. I love this. Look at these beautiful, beautiful planets. I'll get you the best view that I can. Increase this gain. Yeah, there we go. We got color. Can you see that slight, yellow coloration in Saturn? That's always cool. Oh, this is awesome. It looks like we're gonna be clearing. Ah, stoked. I am stoked. Can you tell? Okay. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dare I shoot anything? Should I shoot? What do you guys? What do you all think? I'm gonna, because it would be silly not to. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot about that. That will be fine. And see, I need to move them up a little bit, and then I'm gonna shoot. See what happens. Okay, fabulous. So I'm actually doing some imaging now of this, and we'll see how this turns out. Not great. I'm definitely going to try and stack this. Russia, Turkey, awesome, awesome, awesome. Pravesh, what's up? Doing my best here. I'm doing my best. I hope this is worthy of you sticking around and watching. I hope you like this because I think it's friggin' cool. I think it's awesome. Where am I here? Okay, cool. Yes, that's that. I can make it a little bit bigger. I'll do this because you deserve it. There we go. It's all kind of behind there anyway. So I'll make that bigger. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Is everyone happy? That's what I want. Happiness. South Africa, Germany, Indonesia, California, Russia, Slovakia. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Dubai. Awesome. South Africa again. Russia. Cheers to everyone. Cheers. If you've got a drink, raise it with me. I don't care if it's alcoholic or not. This is it. Pakistan. Where else? Where else? Ghana. Awesome. Ethiopia. Okay. The Enlightenment estimated to happen. I don't know because I don't dabble in magic. So if you're going to get enlightened, it's probably not going to be because of this. It's probably going to be because of some massively awesome shrooms that you might be munching. So if you're going to get enlightened, yeah, do some drugs. But don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Philippines, yes. Pakistan, India, Pakistan, Russia, Mississippi, Greece, Ethiopia, Mauritius, Turkey, Paris, everybody. I love it. This is fabulous. Okay, so I just took some capture. I'm gonna do another one. No, dare I? That's gonna be clear for a while, so I'm gonna let it get a little darker. Cause that one was okay. So I'm gonna turn this silly box off. And I'll put this back on so we know. So we can see some moons, which is cool. Turn that gamma up a little bit. So this is Europa right here. You see this moon? That's Europa. And then you've got Io and Ganymede right next to each other. Okay? Io on the inside and then Ganymede. Then out here, finally, it's dark enough we can see Callisto. And then obviously we've got Saturn down here. So, very, very cool. UK. Netherlands, India, where else? Colorado, California, Great Ethiopia, Poland, Austria. Where else? I like that. Okay. Cool. What are we doing here? Yeah. This is the alignment. Basically, it's almost exactly 1 hour from now is closest approach. We will not be able to watch the actual exact closest approach because it'll be behind those trees in an hour from now. But in about 50 minutes from now, that's when it's going to actually start going down below those trees, and then the exact, closest approach, closest alignment, if you want to call it that, is going to happen. Meaningless. It's meaningless. Don't let anybody tell you different. If they do, ask them what they're taking. But yeah, it's just cool. This is just awesome. Our planet in our orbit just happens to be aligned at night with Jupiter and Saturn, so we can see it, which is so cool. So stoked. Let's see. This is folks, this is as close as it's gonna get. It's gonna get slightly closer. Jupiter is gonna probably be like, I don't know, about right there where the mouse cursor is, in relative terms to where it is now. So yeah, this is you're seeing closest approach pretty much. It'll get slightly closer, but in 1 hour from now, right here. So pretty much there. I can turn up the gain. It's not quite dark yet. If you can see here, this is my sky. Oh, and there they are in the sky. Very cool. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, now we can see them in the sky there. If you look in the upper, just in the upper left, slightly in the upper left, you see them. So even in a camera, this is I think I've got it set at about 100 millimeters of focal length. And in just a normal camera, you can see them in the sky. They're not one point of light. They're not going to be one point of light. They're just going to kind of sneak by each other just like that. So that's what it looks like in the camera. This is what it looks like in the telescope. They're not gonna. This is not a Bethlehem star, especially like where I'm at. This is in the southwest. So if I'm gonna go southwest from here, I'd hit Antarctica. So there's nothing Bethlehem-y about this. But yeah, this is what they're, in the media they like to call the Bethlehem star or the whatever. It's a planetary conjunction. It's called a conjunction when two celestial bodies get really close to each other in when you view them relatively from a point, from Earth in our case. So they call it a conjunction. So I will. Yeah, you can see it in the bright sky. Someone just asked if I can see it in the bright sky. This is right there in the upper. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. In that upper left-hand corner, there they are in the bright sky right now, just in a 100 millimeter lens. That's what it looks like, where they're at. So you can see them just doing their thing right there. But it looks so much cooler in the telescope, don't you think? I don't know. I think so. So there they are. It's now. I think it's time. I need to do another capture because they're looking pretty cool. Do another one. Yeah. I'm gonna put them up there. I'm just gonna do like 1 minute. A 1 minute capture here. And I'm gonna turn that gamma down a little bit because I want to get a little more faithful reproduction here. So there we go, yeah. Someone asks, sorry, I'm doing some imaging now, so we have to kind of be careful here. Someone asks, how can I see, this is in South Africa. Let's see. Yeah, they'll be kind of swapped. It's not that they're, the camera's actually kind of on the side on this one, for me. So if you look in the sky, Saturn is just on that lower right. So Jupiter is the bright one, Saturn is the dimmer one, and on the lower right. And so in the northern hemisphere, it's going to be kind of swapped the other way. So they'll just be opposite of where they are in the northern hemisphere. But we're in South Africa, or in the southern hemisphere, so that's what we're seeing now. So yeah, very cool stuff. Excellent. Okay, where else? How far is the zoom on the telescope? The telescope is a 600 or so millimeter telescope using a planetary camera. So, if you're in South Africa now, or anywhere kind of along this latitude in Europe and same time zone-ish, as I'm at, if you look to the west right now, you will see this if you have a clear sky. So I highly recommend, I'm going to turn this gamma back up so we can see cool things. Somebody asked if we could see some more moons. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to turn the gain way up. It looks like we can see, you know what, I don't want to turn the gain up. I want to turn the exposure up a lot. Okay, so there's some more moons. And over here, so this is actually a star. This is not a moon. These are the four main moons of Jupiter: Europa, Io, Ganymede, and Callisto. And down here should be the moon Titan for Saturn. And I'm not sure if that's a star or if that's a moon. Let me get my atlas up so I can tell you exactly where these things are and what moons we see. That actually might be, this might be the moon Iapetus. I don't know how to say that moon, but that's how I'm going to say it. And then this is Titan. Titan's kind of, it's been there. Yeah, and then this is just out here. That's just a star. Yeah. So very cool. Very cool. So there's some moons. Let's see if I can kick them through a little higher. Why not? Let me turn the gamma off. There's some more moons around Saturn showing up. That's the exciting stuff. We've got one other moon around Saturn. That's going to be, I believe that one is Rhea, I think. Rhea? I don't know how to say it. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. We can see some moons now. This is live. This is 2 planetary systems. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can't beat that. That's just cool. I don't know. I love this stuff. So yeah, and then in the sky, there they are in the sky right now. Very, very cool stuff. I'm sorry, I'm kind of speechless right now. This is just, I love this. I love the fact that I can share it, but I love just seeing it. I mean, this is fabulous. Okay, let's turn this gain back down to where it needs to be. And then I'll turn this down to where it needs to be. There we go. Okay, cool. And then we'll turn the gamma back up so we can see some of these things a little bit better. Yeah. So this is the Not a bad view. Not at all. I'll catch up in the comments just now. I'm sorry, I'm busy like doing telescope control, and I'm running the live stream all at the same time. We are about 50 minutes away from the actual closest approach. I see a lot of comments coming through. My apologies. If I can't get to any questions, man, there's a ton of comments coming through. Wow. Okay. So yeah, what we're seeing, just so everybody knows what we're actually seeing, this conjunction. This is literally just called, it's called a conjunction because it's when two celestial bodies, like two planets, or say you can have a conjunction of a star and the moon, or you can have a conjunction of the planet, like Saturn and the moon, or anything like that. And this is just literally when it all kind of lines up in our sky. For us to see. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you. And it's just a really nice coincidence that we're on Earth, and we can see this in the orbital paths of those other two planets. So, you know, we're on Earth here, and everything else is kind of moving around. We're moving around, and everything else, and it's just so happens that there's a conjunction of my right hand and my left hand right now. That's what we're seeing. And it's like not even a millisecond that it really actually happens. The other cool thing that I always like to talk about is the fact that what we're seeing right now is kind of like time travel in a way, because Saturn is so much further away from Earth than Jupiter. Jupiter is about 35 to 40 light minutes away. So if you're going the speed of light, it would take you about 35 to 40 minutes to get to Jupiter. If you're going the speed of light, it will take you about 1.3 hours or so to get to Saturn. So Saturn is it's a little less than 1 light hour further away than Jupiter is. And so you're basically seeing, so the photons that we're seeing came from the sun, went all the way to Saturn and Jupiter, bounced off Saturn and Jupiter. Those photons came back to Earth through my telescope, into the camera, out to the screen, to your eyes, and they're different points in time. So we're literally seeing 2 points in time at the same time. So we're seeing Saturn 1.3 hours ago and Jupiter 35 minutes ago or so at the same time. So we're seeing 2 different points in actual time at once. And that to me, I don't know. That is cool. That's just so cool. Yeah, I can't really zoom in further. Someone just asked if I can zoom in any further. I can't, not really. Okay, putting a single character in isn't a good comment. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I don't understand. Okay, let's see, there we go, there's that. These are kind of going pretty quick through, so it's really hard. Really hard. You can't see in the Philippines because in the Philippines it's already under the horizon. It's already passed. It's already set. Just like the sun is already set, so has the conjunction for you in the Philippines. So someone just asked why they can't see it in the Philippines, and that is why. Unfortunately, that is why. I'm trying to adjust this so we can see those cloud bands on Jupiter, but the cloud bands on Jupiter are actually gonna get harder and harder to distinguish the lower it gets on the horizon. And let's again look at, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the way they're gonna look. That's pretty cool. I feel like I should focus that a little bit. I don't know, it's good enough. Good enough for this. So yeah, it's 2 points of light. That's what it's gonna look like. That's closest approach. We're seeing pretty much closest approach right now. Awesome stuff. And there it is through the telescope again. So again, these images are live. I'm moving the telescope around using my software here. If you're curious, it looks like where's the full screen? Here. This is my screen. These are the controls that I use for the telescope. So like if I want to move it up, it's actually this way. If I want to move it a certain way, I can just use these buttons to actually physically move the telescope around. This is the temperature of the camera. This is the histogram, and it's pretty noisy right now because probably because of the gamma. We turn that off. It gets a little cleaner. And then up here, this is my recording control, so I can, if I hit this play button, it actually records the data, and so like it actually makes a video of what I'm seeing. And then these are my controls. So if I turn that gamma off, we can see less light. Gamma's pretty cool because if we lower the gamma, you can see only the bright stuff. If you raise it, it moves the gray point, the midpoint of the image, and you can get more like fainter things at the same time as the brighter things, just because it's got less contrast. It's great for live stream type of stuff. So that's what my little control panel looks like at the moment. Again, here is this. I'm going to keep that nice and centered for everyone. This is cool. But yeah, in the sky right now, it looks right there. We can see it's going to set. It's going to hit those trees on the lower left. So that's about how much time we've got. There's a friendly bird. We can see the clouds coming through, so watch this. See those clouds on it now? See how it's getting a little dimmer? It's going to kind of fade through as those clouds kick through. How they affect that. See, just watch that stream. It's just going to get dim because we've got those clouds over right now. Now that's an interesting direction for the clouds to come. I don't expect the clouds to go from that way, but let's hope we don't have more nastiness. But what I can do is I can kick this gain up and we can see through the clouds a little bit, which is what we will do. So there we go. See through those clouds. How are we doing with the clouds right now? Yeah, there it is in the sky. That's a live view of my sky right now. And there is the telescope view again. Oh, you can't see in India, it's cloudy. Ugh, sorry. Yeah, that's why I'm showing you now. Twinkly star on the right. That would be where I can't. Oh, on the far right. That would be which star is that on the right? I don't know, actually. I don't know what that would be. I don't know which one that is. Without having the actual thing in front of me, it's kind of hard to tell. So let's see. I'm going to show you that sky again. There it is in the sky. Okay, good. We're still shooting through clouds, but you know, we're doing everything we can here. Wow. Yeah, they're not going to collide. Someone asked if they collide. It would be very legendary. That is true. If they collided, that would be one. It'd be legendary for lots of reasons. One reason it would be legendary because yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Because like I was talking about a little bit earlier, things in space are so far away and so distant that we actually measure distance in the time it takes light to get there. So literally we measure distance in, you know, the speed of light. So Jupiter right now is about 35 to 40 light minutes away. So it takes light 35 to 40 minutes to get to Jupiter and back, and then 35 to 40 minutes back. Saturn takes about 1.3 hours or so for light to get there and back, or to get there, and then another 1.3 hours back. So they're so much further away than, you know, it's more than twice the distance from Earth. So I would not worry about them colliding. And I wouldn't even get excited about it, unfortunately, because, yeah, it's not going to happen. It'd be cool, though, but bad, because two planets hitting each other would make a lot of stuff. And it's just not nice, you know? It's just not nice. So this is what it is. Do I need a telescope? No, you don't need a telescope. I'll show you the view without a telescope. There's the view through my camera, and there's some clouds coming through that they're going to hit us pretty soon. See that cloud there? That's going to come through and ruin the show for a short bit, but that's all right. We've got this view at least. So that's what it looks like without a telescope. That's what it looks like just with like this is just about 100 millimeter focal length lens. In the sky right now, and then this is what it looks like with a 600 millimeter telescope with a planetary camera, a camera actually made to capture small objects like planets. And there, can we see their moons? Yes, we can. I will do this, and we can see lots of other stuff. Okay, so this is Europa, the moon Europa, and you see this is cool. You can see Io and Ganymede have Io is going to pass Ganymede now. Io is just inside of Ganymede, and then this is Callisto, and then Saturn's moons. Did we lose them? No, they're just much dimmer. I don't like turning the gain up that high, but kind of have to, I guess. I think we're losing, yeah, it's clouds. It is clouds right now. We're shooting literally through clouds. How cool is that? We're shooting through clouds right now. Are they disappeared? Yeah, we're shooting through a cloud. That's why when I jacked the gain up to turn the moons so we can see the moons, we're actually literally shooting through clouds. I'll take it. If it works, we can do this. There's enough light getting filtered through those clouds that the camera is sensitive enough that it can pick it up. That's pretty cool. Let's see that view again. And there it goes. It's disappearing. There it goes now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna leave that up, and we're gonna watch this cloud go by. It'll go by. Sheesh, I hope quickly enough. And then we can do that. So have a drink while we wait. Cheers. There's a bird. Okay. This is the best. Now we just wait. Oh wait, if I go back, you can kind of see through the cloud a little bit again. There they are. I can sort of see them through those clouds. I've never tried this. Punching right through those things. Wow. I've never tried to jack the gain up this high just for this. But there you go. You're winning. You are winning. You get to see this stuff. Wow, there's just so much. Okay, yeah, if you guys want to answer each other, that's great. They're just going too quick. Can you see it in the EU? Yes, you can. Where's, oh, I hit a button, I don't know why. Okay, so we don't need that gain anymore, it looks like. Okay, so if we go back to the sky view, yeah, we can see in a little gap in those clouds. And so that's why we can see this now. Let me kick this back down to where I want it. There we go. Okay. Ugh. We need a little more. Are we losing it now? We are. Wait. Okay. I make sound effects when I move things on the computer. Okay, so we're shooting through the clouds again. That's fine, but this is the conjunction. We can barely see it through the clouds. Just barely. There it is. Cool. So cool. Where am I? Okay, cool. Thanks for that red thing, because I need to unpin this. I can how do I unpin message? There it is. Okay. No, I want to unpin. Oh, okay, cool. Somebody says, what time? Oh no, I lost it. Oh no! There it is. What time can I see it in Belgium? I'm looking up, but you won't see it. Very clouded. It won't be up. It's going to be just on the horizon. So in Belgium, I'm not sure where Belgium's time zone is. I'm UTC +2. So depending on your time zone, if it's already, it may have already set in Belgium. I'm not sure. Sorry. But remember, you'll be able to see this again. You'll be able to see this again tomorrow. You could see it yesterday. Oh, we're losing it in the clouds now. You can barely see Jupiter there. I'll show you what the clouds look like. There's that thick cloud we're in. Can barely see that Jupiter light every once in a while. Oh no. Ah. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for this to pop back, and I will switch it back to the planet as soon as we can see it again. Yeah, where else are we? Yeah, wow, that's just going too quick. That's going too quick. Okay. Let's see if it's funny because you can almost see this. There they are, just, they want to come through the clouds. They really, really do. I'll turn the gain up some more. It's good that we can keep tabs on them this way. Through those clouds. Okay, come on, clouds! Get out the way. Ah! It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. There they are, coming back through those clouds again. Yay! Welcome back. Just Jupiter. Oh, it's gonna go away again. There it is. I like this. This is fun. This is good times. You can share. Okay, people are asking if you can share the link on your Facebook page. You guys share the link anywhere you want. Yeah, this is a global free whatever. I'm just doing this for everybody's benefit, so you all can see these things that I can see through the telescope, because not everybody has access to telescopes and that kind of thing. And some people want to see this and they've got clouds, and yeah, so share away. If you've got the link, just grab the URL from YouTube and go ahead and share it. That's fine. That's great. More the merrier, you know. I want to share these views. Let's see, I can turn this gain down now, maybe. Try and get those bands back. Can we shoot through the clouds? We're doing it. If somebody says it can't be done, try it anyway. Ah, there we go. There they go. Okay, cool. I'm going to make this bigger while we watch it set, because it's going to go down there. There we go. Sorry about that. I can actually resize these windows nicely. There they are. Jupiter and Saturn. I'm gonna be up here until they set behind that tree. So that's just how this is gonna be. I think I found a hot pixel. Oh, come on. They really want to pop through that cloud. They want to power through. We're gonna go through some thick stuff now. Yeah, that's okay. You're about 30 minutes or so away from the actual closest approach. They're not going to get much closer than they are now, really. So don't get too excited about it, but they're going to be not much closer than they are right now. This is it. Okay, we'll pop through these clouds quick enough. Don't worry about that. Hey Wayne, I saw your comment pop in. Awesome. When in India, it's already set in India. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait. You'll be able to see them close to each other tomorrow night as well, right after sunset, about an hour after sunset or so. Go check it out. Here we go. Here we go. They're starting to pop through those clouds again. I see them there, just above that tree. Okay. Whew. Whew. Around and after sunset. You can see this around after sunset in the west. Look in the west-southwest, and you'll be able to see these two, and they will look a little like, okay, not like that, because there's a cloud. I'll show you when they're actually more visible, not behind a cloud. I love playing with these toys and sharing them with you. I really do. Wow, look at, okay. Man, they're gonna pop through this cloud just now. I can see it, and yeah, look at that. Look at that. There you go. There is your close approach, pretty much. Like I said, they're not gonna get that much closer. That's about it though, you know. Maybe there-ish, you know, something like that. Okay, cool. They're coming out from behind the clouds now. I'll adjust that gain to make it a little bit nicer. There they are. There they are. You know, we're actually getting pretty lucky. I'm happy with this. This makes it exciting, you know? It's like watching some sort of exciting sport. There. Okay, let's make this something decent. Much better. Turn that gain back down, because now we can see everything. Much better. Less noise. Get some cloud bands going on Jupiter. You can see that those darker lines on Jupiter. You can see it a little better now, but those are the equatorial cloud belts on Jupiter. You can still see Jupiter's moons a little bit. That gain is a little high. I need to turn that down. There we go. There we go. So there's your conjunction. Okay, and then in the sky it looks like that. There's those two bright dots. Those are Jupiter, and I don't know why I've got some friends of mine. You know what? I'm gonna. This is gonna be good fun. I'm gonna let you guys watch this. This will be exciting. Okay, I'm gonna call my friend Frank. I'm gonna call Frank live on YouTube. Hey Frank, how's it going? This is my friend Frank. I'm on the phone with Frank.
Are you telescoping?
Yeah, I'm telescoping. Frank is asking me if I'm telescoping, and I'm telling him yes. And yeah, there's about 4,800 people on YouTube right now watching. So I don't know if you wanna say any. You know, he says hello. Yeah, yeah. That's right. So if you guys see a guy named Frank pop in the stream, then it's gonna be him right now. It's a pretty cool show right now. Okay, so this is Frank. Frank says hello, and he's gonna pop in on YouTube. Frank, I'll send you the link. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, that was good. That was good. And now there's 5,000 people watching. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm loving it. So this is it. What does it look like in the sky now? I should send. There it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so nice. We're gonna lose it. I'm gonna make this bigger so we can just follow those two as they set behind the neighbor's trees there. Ah, whoa! What happened? I don't care if I'm an amateur. Okay, there we go. So there they are live in the sky right now. There they are live in the sky right now through the telescope. Oh, that's right. I have to send Frank the link. Yeah, hang on a second. Let's see, where is the link? I gotta copy that link and I need to send it to Frank. Where's Frank? There's Frank. And I'm sending it to Frank. This is live play-by-play of real life, you know, real life. Okay, we've still got the moons up. I'll put the ephemeris data back up. Interesting stuff. Europa. I'm gonna turn up the heat here so we can look at these moons again because it's just fun. So here we've got Europa. We've got Io and Ganymede. These two moons, Io and Ganymede. And then we've got Callisto. And then we've got little moon Titan down here, very, very dim. I can make it brighter. Not much. Wow, it takes a lot though, you know? So this is Titan. And then this is another one of Saturn's moons that I don't know because I don't have my atlas in front of me. And then this is, I think, another one way out there. So yeah, and then this is just a star. Let's turn this back to where we were. I should probably take some images here. So I'm gonna do that while I've got everybody watching. I'm gonna put this yellow box around what I'm gonna capture, and okay, so that's what I'm gonna capture. I'm gonna capture that for a minute. Gain's okay, gamma's a little high, but that's all right. Turn that down a little bit. That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna do a capture now for about a minute, and you'll be able to watch that because it's just exciting stuff. I hope this is exciting for everybody else because it sure is to me. Let's see what it's looking like in the sky now. It's getting low. Woo. It's getting low. Where are we now? So many things. So many people from so many places are watching. It's just awesome. I love it. So yeah, so what we're seeing now is I'm actually doing a video capture of Saturn and Jupiter right now. What you're seeing right now, everything inside that yellow box is being captured as video frames. I'm capturing about 128, anywhere between, that's probably about 120 frames per second or so. I'm going to capture for about 1 minute. I've captured 6,000, almost 7,000 frames, just a little over 7,000 individual frames with some big files, and I'm going to capture that so that's basically, so that way I can make an image out of that, and that's basically how planetary imaging works. Is you capture video and you put that through software, and the software then finds the best frames, the sharpest images, and you put those together into one final image, and that's what you're seeing when when you see those planetary images. We're about 20 minutes away from closest approach. Unfortunately, the actual closest approach is what you're seeing right now. This is closest approach pretty much. They're not going to get really hardly any closer, just slightly. It will be imperceptible to your eye. You won't really notice anything any different. That's where they are right now. They're getting lower and lower in the sky. As we can see, let's see, I need to make that a little bit bigger so we can follow that. But there they are in that lower left. I'll put them more in the middle. And then to the telescope, that's what they look like right now. So looks like we've got a nice clear sky, which is cool. So I can turn this gain up a little bit now. And yeah, as they get lower on the horizon, the focus gets worse. Colors get less perceptible. You get less contrast in general. Everything gets wavy because we're looking through all kinds of atmosphere. We're looking through all the junk and the dust and the crap in the atmosphere. More air, literally just more air, because we're kind of, at an angle. We're looking over this. Instead of looking up, we're kind of looking over. And that causes a lot more seeing issues. Definitely seeing some things with Jupiter now. You can see those artifacts, because I think it's actually almost hitting a tree. Is it? Already? Yep. Almost. So yeah, they're already starting to hit the trees. So this stream is going to be done actually probably in, I'd say, 10 minutes or so. We're going to just lose them both. We are going to lose Saturn and Jupiter very, very soon. We've either got, we got trees in the way now. You can see that right there. Those trees down there are in the way. And let's see, I need to make this bigger so you can see what I'm talking about. Moving that around there. Those are those trees down there. So Saturn and Jupiter are going to hit those tree branches and kind of sneak by there, and that's, we're seeing that. So if you want, I don't know if there's any other live streams going with this, but yeah, mine's only going to go for let's say another 10 minutes or so maybe, and then I'm going to lose them both behind those trees, and it's just getting kind of rough. So definitely thanks everybody for tuning in. If you want, you can go check out photographingspace.com, my website. There's a lot of free tutorials on how to do astrophotography and how to get started and that kind of thing. So go check that out. I'm sorry I can't get to the comments. There's so many comments going so fast through. I cannot get to it. So if there's anything, that you want to know about what you're seeing, if I can answer it, just send me a Twitter message. The Astro Shake. Sorry, that is my Twitter handle. Let's see. I will actually share. I should share the image that I shot last night, so that you can see the final image of what I managed last night, so you know kind of what they look like. And it looks like that. So this was last night's image. I'll just put that full screen. So this was last night's final image of the way it looked last night versus right now. So you can see that difference. That's how far it moves in 24 hours. So maybe that'll kind of help let you see that. Those differences and everything. So where am I now? Let me show that there. Yeah, it's so low. Oh goodness, there it is. We're losing them. We are losing them. I'm actually gonna go move the camera just a little bit. And in the meantime, I'll keep Jupiter and Saturn on here as long as I possibly can. We've got clouds coming through, as you can see. Cheers to this conjunction and the fact that it's actually working And I can't believe we're shooting through the clouds like this. This is just so great. I'm so happy that it's working. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just moved the sky camera over so you can see what's happening. There it is. It is popping down below those trees, and that is my neighbor's roof. So we're losing them. We are losing them behind. They're setting behind the neighbor's trees and roof as we speak. So say goodbye to Jupiter and Saturn on my stream at least, but I'm sure there's lots of other streams out there to take a look at. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much. Check me out on Twitter, the Astro Shake. Check out my website, photographingspace.com. There's a lot of free tutorials on there and get people started on how to do some of the astrophotography and everything. It's not as hard as everyone thinks. There's that last tiny view of this conjunction through that sky camera that I have set up as we watch them just set. Yeah, the branches are blocking the telescope. There's that last little peek at Jupiter and the moons. Let's see if we can really bump everything up a lot. Doesn't help. Okay, there's that sky camera. Let's just watch those set. That's just cool. Yeah, I need to. Yes, you can see it from London if it's not cloudy. There's Saturn just set. Let's watch Jupiter set. There it goes. See how quick it's setting. And it's gone. The camera is actually a little bit lower than the telescope, meaning we can still see Jupiter for just a minute before it sets. It's going to blink out soon. So here's the last look at Jupiter. We're going to watch those moons just disappear. Jupiter's going to go away as it sets. And then Io and Ganymede, they're gone. And then Callisto's going to be the last one standing, the last moon setting for the telescope because they're at slightly different heights. There goes Callisto, and that's it. That is it. There is no more conjunction for me. That was closest approach that you're going to get from me. The actual closest approach is about 11 minutes from now. What you just saw was closest approach. You're not going to get really anything perceptibly closer than what you just saw. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it made sense. Like I said, if there's anything that you want to see or know about or whatever, check me out on Twitter, the Astro Shake, and check out my website, photographingspace.com. Enjoy. I hope everyone has a peaceful rest of your day, whatever time it is there. And I'm going to have a snack, finish my beer, and call it good. So I hope everyone has a good time. And make sure and go out and look, okay? Go out and look after sunset, wherever you are in the world. After sunset, go look to the west. It's going to be there. It's not just today. It's going to be there tomorrow. It's going to be there the day after and the day after. They're just going to slowly get further and further apart, but the thing is they're so far away. Even as they slowly do that, you're still going to be able to see it. Right now, it's about a pinky's width separate. That's it.